A grocery store. What are their feelings about what happened?
Well, they say that death for Saddam isn't enough. President Bush has said views like that and from other Iraqis are important in deciding Saddam's fate. Now, with the horror and deception these men lived through in Iraq, it's hard for them to believe the man we saw yesterday was Saddam. Hamid says the Saddam he knew drifted with the luxury of power, and he now looks like a crazed man, worn down and alone. When it comes to justice, all said death is too easy. If he's executed, Hamid would like to see him hung in the middle of Baghdad for all Iraqis to see. But he says the torture Saddam delivered should come back to haunt him.
Actually, I don't want Saddam get a death penalty. I want to see all his life, trade him in the jail to he feel what he did 1 million Iraqi under the ground. Beat him, shock him with electricity, pull his nails, you know. I don't want he die.
The men say Saddam, the ace of spades, is responsible for the murder of at least 1 million Iraqis. And even with the capture, the country's turmoil continues. All support U.S. involvement and hope the president will stay long enough to help Iraq rebuild into a peaceful country. And as for U.S. forces still in Iraq, Bush has said he's unsure whether the arrest will speed up removing the troops, but he's pledged to stay the course until the job is done. And the men I talked with say with the internal fighting between the Iraqis, this is the only chance for a peaceful nation, is to have the troops there and helping out until the end.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks. Well, all day we've been asking viewers if the capture of Saddam Hussein happened around the time they thought it would.
Not enough.
This is last joker he has. The game over. That's it. Saddam is done.
Hamid is all smiles because he's holding the ace of spades. And Saddam Hussein, once dripping with the luxury of power, is gone.
Control 20 million Iraqi power and come over there by the look like homeless person. I mean, this is an amazing thing.
And now that we got him, Hamid thinks death is too easy. He wants Saddam given the same torture he delivered.
Beat him, shock him with electricity, pull his nails, you know. I don't want he die. I want they show him their life, what he done. They show him the same way.
The same way Iraqis like Kareem and his family have suffered.
He killed my uncle. My uncle, he got like 100 shots on his body, and I hold him on my hand.
Kareem says Saddam is responsible for the murder of at least 1 million Iraqis. And even with his capture, the country's turmoil continues.
My brother, he called me today from Baghdad. He said it is still a lot of bombing in Baghdad and in Iraq. So even they cut Saddam Hussein, we want him, they